What's up, guys? I'm here to do my UFC 94 predictions. BJ Penn versus George St. Pierre. Start from the bottom to the top, work my way up. Matt Arroyo versus Dan Kramer. I'm gonna go with Matt Arroyo on here. He's a tough guy. He's has a really good stand up and a good ground game, submission game. And I figure Matt Arroyo would win submission choke, second round. Jake O'Brien versus Christian Wellish. I think if it stays standing, Christian Wellish will have a better shot at winning this, but I don't think it's gonna stay standing. Figure Jake O'Brien will get him down to the ground and get a easy unanimous decision. Chris Wilson versus John Howard. Really don't know a bunch about John Howard, so I'm gonna go with Chris Wilson. I really like him as a fighter. I really liked his style when he was fighting Fitch, and he gave Fitch a really good a really good hard time, And I'm figuring him to win TKO first round. Manny Gambarian versus Thiago Tavares. Um, this one's pretty hard for me, but I'm going to go with Manny Gambarian. I think last time against Rob Emerson was kind of a fluke. I mean, not really a fluke, but I guess lucky punch, I guess. But I'm going to take Manny Gambarian, TKO, second round, ground and pound. John Fitch versus Akahario Gono. I'm going to go with John Fitch on here. He's just a all-around good fighter, and he never stops, and figure Gono's gonna have his hands full in this one, so I'm taking John Fitch TKO first round. Nate Diaz versus Clay Guida. I'm looking really forward to this fight. If this fight ends early, it'd be because Diaz got Clay Guida in a submission, but I don't think it's going to go that way. I think Clay Guida is going to dictate the pace of the fight and get Diaz in a bad spot. Get up in his face, and Diaz is going to get caught. And I figured TKO second round, Clay Guida. Carl Parisian versus Dong Yang Kim. Both these guys are good judo fighters, and I figure that'll even out. But I think the reach that Dong Yang Kim has in the hands and his leg kicks and his all-around technique, I figure Dong Yang Kim is going to win unanimous decision. Stephan Bonner versus John Jones. John Jones really surprised me his last fight, but I think he's going to have his hands full on this one against Stephan Bonner. I know Stephan Bonner hadn't fought in a while, but I figure he hadn't lost much, so I'm going on that one, and I'm saying Stephan Bonner submission choke, second round. Lyoto Mitchida versus Thiago Silva. If this ends early, it will be by Thiago Silva with a knockout punch, but that's if he lands a knockout punch. So I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, but I highly doubt it. So I'm going with Lyoto Mitchida. He's gonna win by unanimous decision, the Lyoto decision. Using his strikes and backing out and choosing his punches wisely. For the final fight, George St. Pierre versus BJ Penn. This is kind of a weird fight here. I mean, BJ has nothing to lose, and George St. Pierre has everything to lose, and I think that's going to have everything to do with this fight, and I don't think George is going to come in there. I think George is going to come in there, wanting this fight and everything, and BJ, I think he wants it, but he really doesn't want it, if that makes sense. So I'm going to say George St. Pierre by unanimous decision. Those are my picks. See y'all next time.